out. First time playing in their yellow jerseys. I've never seen them playing yellow jerseys that I remember anyway. They look good though. Here we go. Balls in play. Game is underway. Let's see who's going to get there. It's going to be picked up here by, look at Andrey going in there, making a play already. Well done, Andrey. And now, here comes Fran Elizalde. Or excuse me, yeah. That's going to be a shot down there. Let's see. Coming in, it's going to be taken here by Lucas. Near side, open back shot. Escobar. His shot going to be picked right back up here. Opening it up is Matt Coppola. Taking this one now is going to be Sapo Caset. Sapo turns the ball back around. Takes it back to the inside. Now, Sapo breaking down the right-hand side. Matt trying to go back right now. Here comes Sapo. He's going to keep it to himself as Ulloa comes in to put him in the pocket. Now, big shot there from Sapo. Look at this, coming in hot. Great pickup by Elizalde. And he's going to drain it right there, picking up the first point of the day to make the score 1-0 here for Tonkawa in the lead.
Beautiful goal right here to start the day for Tonkawa. Sapo Caset, huge pass forward, and look at Fran Elizalde hop on this ball. Elizalde has to hit this one on the bounce a little bit, Toby. Great cut shot towards goal for his first of the day. Nicely done right there.
All right. Here we go. Back to the center. And it's going to be picked up here again by Caset, and we get Caset flipping that ball over. Oh, it gets kicked forward here. Sapo, well done. Ulloa reaches back, tries to keep it to himself. Going to leave it there behind. Going to be a back shot quickly by Elizalde. But it looks like, oh, Andrey coming in, taking it forward, meeting the play. Picked up now again, though, by Sapo. Now, Sapo takes it back to the, across the goal mouth. Very nicely done there by Sapo Caset. Sapo working this ball back on down, looking good, taking it right down the middle of the field. And he's going to continue to drive this ball down. Nobody within striking distance. Britos trying to come in here, make a play on Sapo. He drags the ball back from right to left, winds up, doesn't connect, leaves it here for Jeff. Jeff doesn't get there, and it's going to be taken now by Hilario Ulloa. Ulloa looking around for a place to put this ball. He's going to go ahead and suck back to the right, keep it away from Sapo. Sapo and Ulloa sending the ball back on down. Coming in. Ooh, Matt up on the handlebars there for a second. But here comes Ulloa to keep this ball moving forward. Ulloa right there. Andrey going up to be a target for Hilario. Here comes Andrey Borodin. Tries for the next shot. Doesn't connect. And it's going to be picked up and turned back now again by Fran Elizalde, who leaves it. No, he's going to keep it here. Fran Elizalde taking off. Working back through the traffic now. Elizalde doesn't connect. Leaves it behind. Picked up there nicely by Ulloa. Now Ulloa is back on that ball. Hilario. Ulloa looks for a place to go here. Hilario back off to the right. Now continues to move this ball down. Sapo comes in, and Britos rides Sapo into that shot. And you're going to get a whistle right there. Smart play by Caset.
Yeah, we'll take a look right here, Toby. I think you might have nailed it here. Britos gets a little too aggressive with Sapo, brings him back towards Hilario Ulloa. See them come into your screen right here. And I don't think Sapo really has anywhere to go to get away from that contact.
We have an all-may change situation too, but yeah, it does. That is going to be the call on the field.
So Park Place pushing into the right of way. And I think we're going to have a spot hit here upcoming for Tonkawa. First penalty 5 of the day.
Penalty, yeah, we're going to wait for, looks like Hilario to get a new horse. And we'll get that penalty 5 going to go in favor of Tonkawa. Okay. So, you know, something to be said here about two of the strongest teams coming up against each other in the tournament. Now, Park Place is the only team that still has the option to become the Gauntlet of Polo champion for 2021 since they won the first tournament. They won't be able to go ahead and do it undefeated like Pilot did in the first year of the Gauntlet in 2019. But I guarantee you they'd love to go as close to flawless as they could. Or at least if they keep grinding away at it, you know, from that point of view. It's going to be the surefire way to go ahead and become that champion. Now, Elizalde brings the ball back into play. Hits this one off to the right-hand side where he's going to find Sapo Caset coming in to pick up the ball. Matt comes in to put some pressure on Sapo. He puts Sapo in the pocket. Matt staying right there dancing. Now, going to be Fran taking out that man. Sapo still moving the ball back to the left, to the right. Looking for a place to go. Britos comes in here to put Sapo in the pocket. Sapo's going to go ahead and fire at the goal from there. Whoa, no! Hilario lost his mallet. And he just jumps up. Andrey was going to give him his mallet, but... Oh, no. Can they get him for jumping off his horse?
I think you might see that. Illegal dismount potentially coming up. We'll see here. You don't see that too often. Hilario throws his mallet. He thinks he's got time safely enough to jump down and get back on. I think he did, but I'm not sure if you're allowed to do that or not. You don't see that very often, Toby.
Man, that's crazy. Right of way on yellow. Okay, so maybe there wasn't. They didn't blow him for that. But that was my first instinct when I saw the whistle go, is that they blew him for jumping off. You know. But it'll be a penalty number 4 here, awarded to Tonkawa. Caset, how's he been doing on his force so far here, Cody? Here he goes, winds up, and ooh, it's knocked down. And Britos will pick that ball back up. Britos goes ahead and hits it back to the left right here where Ulloa is there to pick up the play. Hilario goes ahead, drops the hammer, making a run right here, trying to get past Fran. Wow, what a horse. Hilario comes back to it, drags that ball, keeps it to himself, drags it back behind Fran. Now he's going to go ahead and shoot at the goal from distance. Man, what a goal right there. Well done, Ulloa.
We might get a trigger here, but that looked good from our angle. That was a heck of a play by Hilario Ulloa. I believe that's Pony Pele, that gray that he jumps on throughout the game. We'll probably see that gelding come back.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like a good goal.
I thought it was good. And the flagger was in perfect position there, too, to see it.
Flagger called it in. Obviously, the umpires can overrule the flagger, but we get a great look from this angle right here. It looks like it just sneaks inside. Put a little English on that. It was curving from right to left a tiny bit as well. It looks like a good goal, Toby. What a fantastic goal by Hilario Ulloa.
Que jugador. Hilario putting a set of aces on the board with 3 minutes left to go. 1-1 and Chucker number 1.
Well, and a little storyline in this one coming into the day. Hilario with 39 goals. Sapo 38 goals total, 1 and 2. So Hilario creating a little more distance there at the top of the leaderboard there in total goals scored in the gauntlet.
I love it. The 2 high scorers so far. Uh-oh. Let's see what we get here. Reaching back, it looks like, going against Britos. Right there.
Yeah, good call there. So he has to reach back towards that ball, and then you can see the contact as a result.
Okay. Fran hits that ball off to the left-hand side where he finds Sapo with some room to move here. Sapo going to go ahead. Oh, bad luck, Sapo right there. Now, great back shot from Britos. First one to get to is going to be Lucas. Escobar, near side back shot. Now, picked up again here by Caset. Well done, Lucas. Sapo works this ball back across the field. Now he's going to check down, bring it back to the left. Sapo flips it back here to Fran and then takes the man. Uh-oh, doesn't get there. Britos makes a great play but can't keep the ball. Now a back shot from Ulloa. And it's going to be taken now once again by Lucas with a tail shot. His shot picked up by Sapo. Sapo's got the man on his hip. Now gets away from Britos there momentarily. Oh, what a play. Sapo reaches underneath the hook of Britos. Takes this one straight to the goal. It's off to the right. Tough luck for Caset. We'll have a knock in here. I believe this is going to be our first one of the day.
Yeah, what an effort and reach there by Juan Britos trying to get the hook. An even better play by Sapo Caset to get away with it, but that final shot there just came off his mallet wrong, and it's going to be a knock in here upcoming.
With 1:40 left to go on the clock, Ulloa brings the ball into play. Hilario with Sapo right there with him. He's going to hit this one off to the left, where he'll find Britos coming back on a fresh horse. Now, Juan Britos turns that ball back to the inside of Caset. Now he leaves the ball for Ulloa and takes Caset. Now, Sapo and Britos staying together right here. Somebody's going to come back in and go to Ulloa. Well done. Britos taking out Sapo. Now, Look at now. Wonder if Fran can't get back there to make a play on Ulloa because let's see. Here goes the shot back down the field. It's going to be picked up here over the back line wide. So down to a minute left to go. Still with a set of ace on the board.
Yeah, looked like Ulloa there was weighing his options and finally took a look up, decided to go for goal, but hit that one off to the left-hand side. So we'll have a Tonkawa knock in here.
Okay. Sapo. Brings the ball into play, and Elizalde takes off. Sapo going to go ahead and hit the next shot back over to the left-hand side for Elizalde to come in and pick up. Elizalde on a good-looking black horse right here. Winds up, sends that ball back down the field where he's going to find Lucas with a step on his man. Lucas comes in, checks down. Ooh, Lucas loses the ball there, but going to be picked up here by Jeff. Hildebrand, well done, Jeff, trying to give a pass back over to Lucas. Now, two team owners come up against each other. Jeff Hildebrand right there on the ball. Whoa. Lucas, that drone gives you such a great angle, doesn't it, there? Now, it looks like it's going to be Ulloa to get out of there with control of the ball. He fires back down looking for Britos. Britos coming in to pick up the ball with Fran trying to get to him. 14 seconds on the clock. Can they break the tie right here? Oh, man. Britos takes it away from the goal to then hit the next shot. What a goal, Britos! Whoa, that's the way to end the chukker on a high note. 2-1, now the score, Que Jugador.
Just when it looked like it was getting away from him there, Toby, he was able to push it off to his right and get back to it. We'll take a look right here. Britos off of his pony's foot there. But he's able to get back to this ball. He takes it to his right, making this angle even harder. But take a look at that next shot.
That's about as nice of a play as you can expect to see. All right, that's going to do it. 2-1 the score. Park Place on top. We'll be back to start the second chukker. You're watching the Gold Cup only on Global Polo TV.
Welcome to the Museum of Polo and Hall of Fame in Lake Worth, Florida. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the Gold Cup, which is the second leg of the Gauntlet Series. The Gold Cup started in 1974. It was played at the 20 to 26 goal level in Oak Brook and eventually to the IPC, the International Polo Club. Originally, the United States Polo Association would only allow one major tournament per club. So it was an extremely important trophy. At Royal Palm, it was their big trophy for the year. In Greenwich, it was the most outstanding trophy for the year. White Birch out of Greenwich, Connecticut has won it up until this point in time 12 times with different players, different combinations. And the thing that we don't think about when it takes the campaign to win a thing like this, you'd need for a team 40 to 50 horses. If you think about 40 to 50 horses and winning it 12 times, that's 600 horses that were involved for White Birch to win this trophy the 12 times they've done. This is certainly horsepower to win this game.
Welcome back to Global Polo TV, where all the USPS official events are exclusively live streamed. Here we go, Cody. Man, what a way to end that first chukker for Park Place.
Fantastic goal by Juan Britos. You'll be seeing that one on the highlight reels, that's for sure. We're going to start this chukker off with a throw in here. And Britos, he's climbing that leaderboard. He's also in the top 10. He has 18 total goals now in the gauntlet.
Ball's put into play. Going to be won right there nicely by Jeff Hildebrand. Coming in, Lucas takes it forward. Lucas Escobar. Back shot from Coppola, though. Well done, Matt. Matt shot over the boards off the playing field, it looks like. And I think we're going to get a possession play here going in favor of Tonkawa. Sapo brings the ball into play, hits it straight down the middle right there. It's going to be off of a horse's hoof. Coming in, Britos is going to get there. Juan Britos turns this ball back around to the right. Looking around for some teammates' help. Oh, he gets called off right there by Ulloa. Ulloa picks up the ball. Hilario getting some good protection done right here by Britos. Now he goes off to the right. Nice hit right there by, look at Fran doing some serious work right here on defense. Goes from the penalty, from the 3 to the 2. Lays a hook right there. And somebody's going to be wrong. We're going to let the umpire sort out who it is.
So a good battle here between Britos and Elizalde as we come towards the boards. Let's take a look if we can spot the foul. Britos has to reach back, and I think he's going to get nabbed there, kind of reaching back behind his horse to make the hook.
Foul hook on green. So we're going to get a spot for yellow here. Yeah, because it looked like Fran reached over the back of Britos' horse there. Okay. Here comes Ulloa. Caset stand with Ulloa. Now he hits it off to the right-hand side where Britos is there for the outlet pass. Now Britos looks to see Ulloa is already banging down the middle of the field here. Ulloa's got a head of steam built up. He is coming in hot. Gets there, but doesn't quite get a hold of that ball. And now it's going to be picked up now by, well done, Britos, laying a hook on Fran Elizalde. And here comes Matt Coppola. Matt turns it back to the right. Going to have to hit away right now. Matt sends that ball back towards that goal. Nice shot from Matt. Just a little off on the angle. Tonkawa picks up their second knock-in of the game. First to the chucker. Here comes Caset. Sapo winds up, hits this one off to the right-hand side where he's going to find Elizalde. Elizalde, yeah, nice bump right here. Elizalde puts the ball over the boards. That's the way to fight right there. Ulloa, man, he is just such an animal on the field, isn't he?
Yeah, great work there. Great bump by Ulloa, forcing Fran Elizalde to put that one over the boards. It's a turnover and a spot hit here for Park Place.
Okay, going to be picked up now by Hilario. He hits this one off to the right-hand side where he's going to find... Oh, look at this. What a shot from Britos. Lays it down in there. Picked off, though, by Fran Elizalde. Back shot attempted there by Lucas. He doesn't connect the way he wants. Next shot at the goal. Oh, man. Well done. Hilario picking up his second goal of the day.
The flagger like that one got him dancing there. What a shot here by Hilario Ulloa. A couple players mis-execute here. You'll see Escobar just doesn't get all of that back shot. Borodin coming in, called off by Ulloa. Take a look at this angle. Reverse neck shot. Beautiful work right there by Ulloa.
He just drains it right there. 3-1 now the score. Park Place in the lead. Here comes the throw in. Who's going to get there? It's going to be picked up now by Elizalde. And then Sapo reaches out, gets that ball under control. Sapo takes off to the right-hand side. Caset still with control. Now, oh, it gets away from, oh, bad luck there for Britos. He can't get to that ball. Matt with a back shot right here. His shot going to be picked up and taken back around nicely right here by Lucas Escobar, who gets hooked by Britos. Now, another back shot from Ulloa, setting up Matt. Here we go. Matt going forward. What a play right here. Coppola's on the breakaway run right now. Matt checking down here. Matt, what's he going to do? He's going to go for it. What a shot from Coppola. No way. Does he get it? Oh, Matt. That's the goal of the game so far. Whoa, Matt Coppola, que jugador. Beautiful goal right here.
3 great goals by Park Place, and the best one so far. You're right, Toby. What a cut shot. Big angle from distance, basically in the corner right there, and just enough on it. You'll see him race back to this one as well. Ulloa coming in, to make sure it gets there, but he knows it's got enough. Great job right there. And yeah, Ulloa doesn't want to foul Caset either, coming back to it. But what a goal right there by Matt Coppola.
That was incredible, Matt. God, that's got to make Tony proud on that one. Here we go. It's going to be Elizalde to win this throw-in. Elizalde gets taken out right there by Ulloa. Ulloa's back shot back over to Britos. Now, here comes Britos with that ball. Takes it forward. Now, Britos winds up, pounds the ball back down the field. Here comes Elizalde, but look at this. Coming in hot. Well done. Gonna be a... Oh, bad luck. Did we get a whistle there? We might have. I thought, that's Argentine style right there, Polo. It's just, if you've got the speed to get there, they'll let you go.
Yeah, we'll see a better look at it right here. From the angle, I think it's a little too steep.
Yeah.
Ulloa coming left to right. Yeah, when we were looking at it straight onside cam right here, he looked like he had enough space, but you could tell from the angle from that drone cam, it was a good call here by the officials. Penalty 5 from the spot here in favor of Tonkawa.
Might be just what Tonkawa needs to get back into this polo game. Here we go. Sapo takes this one, looking for a place to go, looking to get in Britos, looking over the wrong shoulder, then he'll go back the other way. Now he'll leave it here for Fran. And Ulloa comes back with Fran Elizalde. Elizalde gets away from him, though. Fran coming in now, takes the ball forward. Oh, drops it there, and Ulloa's going to pick it up. Hilario right here keeps it away from those defenders. Well done. What a play by Sapo. Man, I tell you what, Sapo even says when he can poach, that's when he feels the most comfortable, and he's definitely the most effective. Coming in now, back shot. Well, oh, wow. That was awesome reflexes right there. Off the umpire's horse, though. And now it's going to be an open back shot for Britos, but here comes Lucas Escobar. He decides to take it with him. Lucas right there with the ball. Holds out Britos and lets Sapo get back to it. Caset winds up, fires back towards that goal. Puts it down inside the red zone. And here comes Matt doing a great job with that field on lockdown. The middle of the field on lockdown, I should say. Here comes another back shot from Lucas Escobar. Sapo, oh, nicely done. Comes out of there with that ball somehow. Well done, Sapo. Incredible work right here. Oh, well, no wonder. Look who he's on. Sapo looking to take this one. Oh, yeah, that's amazing play right there, Caset. And he's on Popular right now. Coming back around now. It's going to be taken again here by Lucas, and picked up nicely right here by Matt. Matt looking around for his teammates. He checks down right here. He's got Ulloa busted down the left-hand side, but here comes Sapo on Popular. Great play here, but it looks like we'll get a whistle on this one.
Yeah, you can see a couple of yellow jerseys right here. Matt Coppola, I think he just needs to make a play a little quicker. He's waiting for a teammate. Borodin comes in behind, but so does the 10-goaler Sapo. Caset gets the hook. And then Britos coming in. You can see Coppola still standing across the front of Sapo there. So it all may change. A right-of-way infraction here against Park Place, and it looks like a spot hit here going in favor of Tonkawa. And that's maybe about 100, 110 yards away from goal, so we may see Sapo Caset go for this one time, Toby.
Okay, so we do get a right-of-way going against Park Place, but it's a question of ball placement at this point, so we're going to wait for that call to come in. I tell you what, it is so much fun to watch Hilario Ulloa play polo, because he's so incredibly well-mounted, and the guy never stops working. I mean, as soon as he's out of the play, he's grabbing leather to get back into it, and he's just, I mean, he's going from defense to offense and just works as hard as anybody ever on the polo field, and it's really rewarding to watch him to play. I mean, it gets me pumped up. I don't know about you.
Absolutely, and extra special when we get to see him play against another 10-goaler, especially one like Sapo Caset, another similar type of player that always just seems to be going offense, defense, 100 miles an hour.
That's totally true. I mean, Sapo is exactly the same style. You're right. I mean, they're workhorses. Okay. Caset on Popular. This is his stud horse. Winds up and fires at the goal. It's off the horse's hoof. Can Lucas get there? Escobar. Oh, man, that was close. But I think that's going to be a negative, Ghost Rider. You know, with hindsight being 2020, you know, you might have gone with a tail shot there, or even an open back shot to center it up, because that's a low percentage near, reverse neck shot.
So actually, we did see a foul on the play, I believe. It's a right-of-way infraction there, and a spot hit here. It's not a knock-in.
Huh.
So I think some debris, maybe a horseshoe on the field right now, but you can see 57 seconds remaining on the clock. So Escobar, when he came to that ball, he must have came at a bad angle there, Toby.
I guess so. Well, the ball comes off the horse's hoof, bounces to the right. Yeah, so he must have come. You're right. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, Hilario. Sapo's waiting for Hilario right now. Hilario sends it down the left-hand side. Going to be met on the plate nicely by Fran, Elizalde. Elizalde checking down right now. Elizalde looking for a place to go. He winds up, digs it out, and then fires. Does this one have the angle he needs right there? Looking good, going. Not gone. And Hilario smacks the next shot out of the danger zone. His shot's going to be picked up here by Britos. Britos, this one might have got away from him. And it looks like it does go over the boards, off the playing field. That's going to end Chucker number 2. 4-1 the score. Park Place firing on all cylinders right now. We'll come back, start this game off in the third Chucker with a possession play to be taken by Tonkawa. You're watching the Gold Cup only on Global Polo TV.
I'm Guillermo, Sapo Caset, and 10 goals of handicap. For me, polo, it's my passion, my love. It's my life. It's everything. I don't imagine my life without horses, without polo, without any of this.
Welcome back to Global Polo TV, where all the USPS official events are exclusively live streamed. You get to see right there, there's the man, the myth, the legend himself, one of the best coaches in the game, Julio Arellano, being employed by Park Place as the coach. And they all come together now, and I tell you what, we know that Julio, well, what he did with the Daily Racing Form team in 2018 to come back and win the U.S. Open against, when you had Adolfo and Facundo playing together, was, one of the greatest games I can remember ever seeing, don't you think?
Yeah, fantastic. I'm wondering if we have maybe an injury timeout or something here, Toby. Just a little delay before we get started here in the third Chucker, but a good chance to get a look at those team tents. So we do see Elizalde riding out here. As we were looking at Coach Arellano there in the Park Place team, I noticed Juan Britos getting back off of his horse.
You called it player injury timeout.
So we will try to get as much info as we can for you. Not sure if it was a Park Place or Tonkawa player.
Yeah, maybe we'll go back to a commercial here because we're not sure exactly how long the injury timeout can last. It can be up to 10 minutes. So let's go back to a commercial now, and then we'll get the game back underway just as soon as we get everybody mounted up. Unless it looks like they're getting mounted up right now. No, I don't think so. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and cut back to a commercial real quick, and then we'll get the game back underway.
Newbridge is a very unique club. It's not only a polo club, but it's a residential community as well.
It's a nice mix of friendly, but also elegant.
You know, and the biggest thing is it's close to town. It's a gated community, a place that has room to play, it's got room to ride, and room to live. The concept of this property is essentially to emulate what they've got in South America, and particularly in Argentina as far as country club living, with the focal point being on the sport of polo. You know, people that live here love it here.
I play polo all around the world, but Wyoming is one of my favorite places to be in the summer. The way we play here, you know, makes the polo really fun for everybody. These fields are amazing. I don't think you can see any field like this in the summertime. Any level of polo can be played on them.
It's just one of the better programs in the country for sure. You know, I can't think of another program that would compare to the Flying H.
It's a great country for green horses and breeding. You can play greener horses, everybody's going to respect you.
This part of the world is probably the best ever for raising horses. It's all the same in building a happy, competitive polo pony.
And the weather is amazing.
It's just a beautiful country out there with no shortage of things to do. This will be the best place you're going to find for the summer, surrounded by the best people.
Come join us at Palm City Polo, where we have fun, family-oriented polo. Even if you've never ridden a horse, we teach you from the ground up. We play arenas every Thursday afternoon and Saturday mornings. No horse, no problem. We supply it all at Palm City Polo.
Okay, here we go. We're playing polo once again. The ball's back into play. Gonna be picked up here by Ulloa. And then Matt follows him up. Here we go. Hilario, look at Matt. He's looking for Lucas right there. He's going to go straight to him now. Ulloa comes back, reaches back, uses the half shot to keep that ball moving. What a play by Britos, taking out Elizalde and then dropping it back behind. Ulloa reaching back. Britos got that ball. Looking good in the red zone. Takes it back to the left. Britos. Oh, man, what a goal. Que jugador. What a goal right there. Juan Britos picks up his second of the day.
Ulloa doing the brunt of the work here. Watch this out of the area. Just hits it, but Britos follows in behind, picks up this ball, and does some great work to follow up and score this one. You can see Escobar coming in, trying to lay the hook down. Britos reaching out in front, tapping this one through. Out of reach for Escobar there, and Park Place a 4-goal lead now.
I tell you, that was a great illustration right there of what Britos did. You know, he puts that ball in front of his horse when he's making a sweep back to the left. That way, it's virtually impossible for Lucas to get a back shot on it. Now, it's going to be Britos to keep this ball under control after protecting the ball. He flips it back, keeps it to himself, then winds up, fires, trying to get it up there to Ulloa. Coming in, it's going to be Matt to lay a bump on. Oh, man, Matt just rattled Fran's teeth on that one, but Fran takes the hit in stride like it ain't no thing, and then keeps on going right here. Once again, trying to run past Britos, but Britos really well mounted this chucker. Matt goes in there to lay a pick on Sapo. Going to be picked up here. Look at this. Fran Elizalde doing work right here. Whoa, what a goal, Fran. That's the way the floodgates might open up now for Tonkawa.
Yeah, a bit of a misexecuted back shot right here by Juan Britos. And a lucky bounce for Fran Elizalde. He comes in on the near side. Actually, great work by Elizalde to create the neutral play, and then he gets the bounce, takes advantage of it, and his second goal today as Tonkawa now trail by 3 with over 5 minutes still to play here in the first half.
All right. Okay, both teams back to the center. Let's see who's going to get there. It's going to be Park Place with the offensive side of the throw-in coming out of there. Matt has the ball. Matt, Coppola. Matt goes ahead, breaks back to the left-hand side. Sapo comes in. Matt tries to make the neutral play, but can't get it done. Britos will come back and pick it up before anybody else. Juan Britos turns this one back around. Now Britos leaves it there for Ulloa, but we get a whistle on the play, stopping the clock. All right, so we see Britos turning this one back. Oh, I don't know.
So a turning foul called there against Park Place, and a penalty 2 going in favor of Tonkawa.
Ouch. Yeah, you know, we look at that one. Ulloa seemed like he had a bit more time there than, especially on the second look. I thought, whoa. But I guess not. The umpires don't agree. I'm glad to see that Park Place is not electing to challenge this one here, though, because there's still a lot of polo left to be played. They've got a 3-goal lead on the board right now, but Tonkawa is starting to make their second half comeback happen here in chukker number 3. Sapo coming in.
Sapo missed that 4 earlier. He struggled from the 60, but overall from his open goal 2s and 3s, he's been very good, just missing 1 so far on the season.
Caset, no trouble, banging that one right between the posts. And now bringing his team back within 2 to make the score 5-3. And that'll be his first of the day, it looks like.
Yeah, now 7 for 8 in total throughout the gauntlet on his penalty 2s, and he's perfect from the penalty 3 line. Toby, he still has yet to convert on a penalty number 4, though.
Okay. Let's see. Coming back now, it's going to be taken right here by Hilario. He fires that next shot back to Coppola. Matt moving right down the middle of the field. What a play right here. Ulloa, an incredible pass to Matt. Coppola, he can't get that last little shot, and because it's some great defensive work by Lucas Escobar to not allow Matt to hit the shot he wants.
And a matchup we've been seeing throughout this game, Escobar and Coppola on both ends, and this time Escobar wins the battle, forces the miss here, and his team can regroup with a knock-in.
Okay. Elizalde hits the next shot back over to Sapo. He's got lots of room to work here on the left because his teammates took the other players to the right. And now, well done, Caset. He is cooking, moving this ball down the field. Sapo still with control. What an approach, looking good. Just off to the left. One more little kiss should get it done. Oh no! Sapo. That was one of those weird ones where like he goes to cut the ball but then spins the mallet spins the head before the ball actually leaves the head, and it like just, you know, pulls it off to the right. So, or to the left, I mean.
Well, you can see Britos racing in there at the last second, maybe just making Sapo lift his head slightly or think about it, because you don't see that very often from the 10-goaler.
Yeah, I think tough luck there. Britos takes off to the left, but looks like Ulloa keeps the ball right here. Now he's going to flip it back to Caset. Caset going to go ahead and come back to Britos. And Britos will fire back to the left-hand side. Maybe a little too much angle on this one because Sapo's going to have a chance to get back to it. No, it's going to be picked up by Britos. Or sorry, Ulloa. Near side, he puts the ball over the board. Second possession play of the day, both of which go in favor of Tonkawa.
Yeah, tough luck there for Ulloa. That ball up against the boards. He comes in on the near side. As he tries to hit it off the boards, it rolled up and over top.
Okay, here we go. Gonna be Fran looking for a place to go right here. He leaves that ball behind Sapo. What a play. What a read right there by Ulloa. He read that he got in there just in time to be able to pick that ball up before Sapo could get established on the right away. Here's the shot at the goal. Over the back line, wide though. So, clock continues to wind down. Caset trying to change quickly right here, and look at this. It's going to be Britos. He brings the ball into play. I think he took this one by himself out here, just him and Andrey. Now, still moving it down the field right there, puts it off to the left of Lucas. Lucas could have had a play on that ball, but didn't want to potentially foul. Now, Lucas gets there. Well, we must get a whistle before Lucas actually swings at the ball.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're just calling this right-of-way infraction.
Ooh,
yeah, you
right
can
there.
see he comes all the way over, it looks like. So just a precautionary whistle, perhaps. We'll wait and see what the official word is here from the field.
Sapo talking to the umpires there. Our mounted officials today, Steve Dalton, Horton Schwartz, third man Hector Galindo, and our instant replay official for the second time today is Ronnie Hayes.
So this is the other thought there I had, offsides. So we saw Lucas Escobar changing horses, as were a number of Tonkawa players there. Quick knock-in taken by Britos. And I think Tonkawa's going to challenge this offside call, Toby.
Huh. Interesting challenge here. Offsides on green, challenge on the play. Let's see.
So you can see he's not outside of the 30-yard line when the knock-in's taken.
And Britos points at him too.
And that's probably also why Britos is just going straight at Escobar. And you can see that first, maybe a delayed whistle, because that first time he hits it towards the back of Escobar, they're still behind the center line.
Must be thinking that because he pointed over at Lucas and said he's offside. You're right. He kept taking it, kept baiting Lucas to make a play on the ball, or him. Ooh, I don't know. Interesting call here. This should be. Man, it's crazy. It's amazing how we see something new almost every game. You know, something that you haven't thought of.
Yeah, I don't know if we've ever seen a challenge on an offside call.
That's the first time to my knowledge. And it looks like Fran and is talking to Lucas down there. I'm usually pretty good at translating, body language. Saying to Lucas right there, "Dale, man."
Yeah, it might be one of those things where he's telling Lucas, if you see your 10-goaler going off to change, it's not your turn.
Yeah, exactly. You stay on your tired horse, yeah.
Because it was dangerous there to change horses when Park Place has the knock-in, and Britos wisely took it quickly. So the call stands, and it looks like it's going to be a penalty 2 here going in favor of Park Place. So that offsides call costly here for Tonkawa.
Man, penalty 2, awarded to Park Place. First goal shot penalty of the day that I've got.
And Park Place, they have struggled from the penalty 2 line. We've seen Coppola take some. Juan Britos back in charge here. He's 2 for 4 in total in the gauntlet. So after a couple early misses, they did switch up their open goal hitters. But Britos back on duty.
Okay, Juan Britos sends it right down the middle. Puts this ball between the posts and picks up the point, giving his team, they double up Tonkawa on the scoreboard, 6-3, now the score.
So nice to see Juan Britos get back in form there from the penalty stripe. Makes him now 3 for 5 total. Toby, he also has missed a couple of penalty 3s throughout the gauntlet. So it'll be interesting to see who takes them for Park Place if they do get a penalty 3 here in this game.
Sapo coming at it with that ball, gets underneath it though, and here comes Lucas to back him up. Lucas tries to drag that ball forward. Now it's going to be Caset to pick it back up right here. Sapo now gets away from those defenders. Caset working this ball down the right-hand side. Man, what a run. What a play right here by Caset. He's going to wind up. Fires. Ooh, deflects that ball off his horse's hoof. He'll get back to it, though. Caset now with the ball. Turns it back around. Elizalde going up to be... Oh, look at that. Wow. Andrey Borodin got a piece of that ball. Knocked it down, and it's on the back line, now over the back line. Well done, Andrey. What a play. And with that ball going over the back line wide, that's going to end the first half of the third game of the day here on Global Polo TV. So we're going to go to commercial, check in with Dale. Then Cody and I will see you on the other side of halftime right here on Global Polo TV.
In 1982, I bought this property, but this property was a swamp, nothing. Everybody told me, "You are crazy. How are you going to buy that property? This is so far away." And I start to build the polo field, I start to build the barn, bring friends to enjoy and to play a little bit. One day I say, Luis, take care of the project, and he decided to put at a club.
Hi, this is Luis Escobar. Welcome to Santa Clara Polo Club.
It's amazing. I keep all my horses here 5 months out of the year. They take care of all of them, and they do a great job. They're great with the horses.
It's a really, really tight operation. Everybody works hard, and I know the horses, and that's always the most important part. You know, you gotta have a good relationship with the horses.
The fields in Santa Clara are very good. Alejandro Batro, same family that took care of Palermo, he's helping us out at Santa Clara.
I mean, this is probably one of the best fields I've ever played in.
It's always dry. The field is good top shape, so it's a pleasure to hit the ball, and when you miss it, then you're in trouble.
I like that environment. It's safe. It's fun. But it's still competitive. So.
Well, after the games, we love to get together here at Santa Clara. We have a beautiful little spread. We have drinks. We have empanadas. And we just kind of come together with our friends and our family and have a great time.
Luis Escobar helps me a lot. He helps me grow as a player. I play with him. He's always playing at the practices. And his two sons, Lucas and Nico.
To be honest with you, this is home for us. We're super lucky to be able to play with our granddad. Our granddad and our dad all at the same time. Not a lot of people can do that, so yeah, we're extra lucky.
At Santa Clara, you can bring your horses or you can bring your boots and helmet, but we have it all.
Okay, welcome to Halftime Breakdown. The wind's picked up a bit here for the second half, blowing from the east, kind of from the north east, so it's blowing across the field here. This field does run north and south. Well, here you go. These two teams are the top two teams in bracket one, and they are playing very, very strong. You can see that they're trying to keep that rhythm going, knowing that both these teams are in, and they'll draw to see who goes in the semifinals. So a win or loss today would not hurt them moving on, but definitely you can see they want to keep their edge and keep their rhythm going, and the horses, so they're going for it. And they just showed from the first chucker on, very physical, very aggressive plays, and it makes sense because we're getting to the second leg of the gauntlet, and you get to the open, so you need to have that rhythm, especially as you get to the semifinals or have an opportunity to win the semifinals. So that is definitely coming into play. Andrey doing a great job, just coming in, jumping into his first game here. Speed looks good, and in the mix, him and Hildebrand flying around the field. And you see that Jeff plays in the middle of the game now as he makes a lot of plays on the inside. So they're trying to free up, and you see a lot of that going on outside after the ball gets knocked in. Each team trying to use different players to free up a player with the ball, and they're working on that a lot today. So as I said, these two teams are 2-0. They're going to go 3-0, and one will be 2-1. So they'll move on. And then in bracket 2, so you want to join us tomorrow, because we're going to have Scone playing against Pilot. That's a huge game. Pilot's 1-1, and Scone is 1-1. So that's going to push one team to 2-1 and one team to 1-2. And then we have Santa Clara's 0-2 in that bracket. And they have La Indiana at 2 or 0-3. And then we have La Indiana at 2-0. And we have Coca-Cola at 1-1. And that's also a game. So La Indiana can put themselves in a good spot. If they win, they'll be the only team 3-0. And if Coca-Cola was a win, then you'll have, you can have 3 teams at 2-1, or you can have a couple teams at 1-2. So you definitely will have big games tomorrow in bracket 2. And remember, bracket 2, that was the 5-star draw. They had the 5th team in there with 9 teams being this year in the 2021 USPA Gold Cup. So after they do play those games tomorrow, then of course the ties will go to a shootout, and we know we had the shootout at the CB Whitney, so that's going to become a big deal for that bracket, and whichever two teams are first and second, then they will draw to play against either Tonkawa or Park Place. So we're getting closer to the semifinals, and this second half, like you said, I wouldn't mind. We'll probably see some switching around. They're doing a lot of different set plays, both teams. They have been switching horses, and you see they're really pushing a few horses. So at this time in the thing, now a lot of these teams still have a few horses saved up for the Open. And I know the Park Place team does. I was talking to Matt's father, Tony Coppola, and he was telling me that Matt had 4 saved. And so Hilario and Juan Britos also on the other side. Most teams have a couple really nice 4-legged athletes that they're bringing up to play, fresh for the Open. So they mix those horses in, it becomes a big deal. Toby will talk more about them. So much depends on the 4-legged athlete at this point of the season. Toby and Cody, back to you.
Thanks so much, Dale. Great breakdown there. Absolutely, especially the organization here that we see of Park Place. They've got such huge numbers of horses. And then Tonkawa, same thing. I mean, look, I spoke to Sapo a while back, and he said, look, that Jeff isn't here to just compete. He's here to win. They want to win this. They want to win this year. So, let's be looking for some great polo to continue here.
Absolutely. One of the stats that really stuck out to me there in Dale's breakdown was the field goal conversions. Tonkawa 2 for 10, so missing 8 chances. That's really been the difference so far in this one. But overall, Park Place playing very strong offensively and defensively. We'll see if they can continue here in the second half.
Okay.
Looks like we're going to start this chucker with a knock-in. In favor of Park Place, it was.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Chance
Park
at the
Place,
end of the third chucker there by Sapo, or Fran Elizalde, excuse me, putting it across the goal mouth wide to the left-hand side.
Okay. So it looks like we got everybody lined up. And now it's going to be brought into play by Hilario Ulloa. Ulloa, here comes that next shot to the left. Oh, didn't get enough on it there. That's going to be Sapo. Wow, I'm surprised they didn't get that. He didn't get that one there. Now, coming back around. Going to be Ulloa to flip it back there to Britos. Juan Britos with control of the ball. Juan, left, hits it back to the left, hits it, too straight. And it's going to be Sapo here with another back shot, and here goes Lucas. Taking out that man and trying to get there. It's going to be Elizalde shooting at the goal from distance. That's what we'd like to see, but just a little wide over the back line. Nevertheless, I like the thought process there from Fran Elizalde.
So Park Place will get another chance at this knock-in here. Let's see if they can make a different sort of play happen, trying to go from right to left with those neck shots and just miss-executing. Let's see what they have in store this time.
Okay, Ulloa holds it again. Now, looking for somebody to hit to. He's going to go ahead and fire off to, let's see, Britos. Back shot, though. Well done by Lucas. Picked up again by Sapo. Oh, look at this. Goal coming. Fran by himself on the breakaway in the red zone. Elizalde looking good. Sends it on through and takes total control of that broken knock-in right there. And Ulloa is hot right now. Not happy about that knock-in.
Yeah, he sent the pass forward and then took off, trying to get the pass back, which left Fran Elizalde wide open after the back shot, and he makes Park Place pay. That's 2 mis-executed knock-ins in a row. This time Elizalde puts it between the posts. 3rd time's a charm. And Tonkawa back within 2.
6-4 now the score. Park Place still sits on top, but Tonkawa making that second half comeback. Come alive right here, as it looks like it's going to be Jeff Hildebrand. Well done, Jeff. That's the way. Gives it over to. Here goes Fran Elizalde on that black horse. Fran, man, he is cooking, coming in hot. Taking it down the left-hand side. Oh, bad luck. Back shot right there from Matt. Picked up, though, by... Oh, my goodness. Oh, yay. Sapo, Caset. Bad luck. Fran gets challenged right there by Britos. Keeps it away from Britos. Keeps it going here. Leaves it now for Sapo, Caset. Caset in the red zone. Sapo Oh, yeah. Now they're starting to fire on all cylinders here. Tonkawa making that comeback happen right here in the opening minutes. Back-to-back goals for Tonkawa.
Really good start to the fourth chukker in the second half here. Look at that play by Fran Elizalde, flipping it away from Juan Britos. He's got Sapo Caset in behind. Leaves it for the 10-goaler, and Sapo does the rest of the work right here. His second goal today, Toby, first from the field. And momentum fully in the hands of Tonkawa. Look out, Flagger.
That's another power pull-up play right there for Tonkawa. Coming in. Let's see who's going to win this throw in here. It's going to be an open back shot from Ulloa. Fran is there. Elizalde turns that ball back around to the right. Now, well done, Lucas. Stays right there with Matt, and I think they're going to catch Matt right here for backing that ball into the horse. Would be my guess, because he is engaged with Lucas right there.
Yeah, we'll take a look. Coppola thought he had enough time and space here. He's coming back to it. Oh.
All may change. So Britos will get some time here to go get on a fresh caballo.
Maybe we can see that replay of the foul one more time. I think, yeah, this is what I was thinking here. It looked like Coppola made enough space there to get away from Escobar, and then he went in for the back shot.
That little hesitation where he went and didn't hit and then went, so I thought, uh-oh. But I think you're right.
Yeah, we get a great look at it from this angle, because it's going to be riding in from behind against green. So Coppola takes Escobar. He gets turned, goes for the back shot here, and you can see Escobar coming in a little too late there, getting back engaged with Coppola.
Yeah, my first thought there was that, when he did that hesitation, didn't swing, I thought that Lucas got in there, but then after we see it from that angle, yeah, you can tell, good call right here by the umpires, and good eye from you too, that that they blew that one against Lucas. Penalty 5 from the spot for Park Place. Just what they needed, because they came out a little bit loose here at the beginning of the second half. And, I always say I'd rather go into halftime down by a couple than up by a couple, because you have a tendency to come out hungry. And Tonkawa definitely came out hungry here, but let's see if now Park Place can get that engine going again. One time, off the mallet of Hilario Ulloa. It's off to the right. Picked up here. Now a little flow. Okay, let's see. Here goes Lucas. Well done, Lucas. That's the way, but he loses control of the ball. Here comes Sapo. I believe he's on Loli right now. If this is Loli, this is Popular's daughter. And here goes, oh man, yeah, that's Loli. Look at this. Man, he is cooking. Coming in hot. What a play. Gonna go back to it on the near side. Takes the hook from Britos. But I think we get a whistle here. Maybe a not even ride off. Or an off-speed bump, maybe.
Yeah, we'll take a look. Sapo was asking for it. Look at the speed right here.
Wow, that horse has got some legs.
Yeah, it was a little awkward. It didn't look too bad. I think really just the speed of Sapo Caset there.
He's just going
wow.
so fast, blowing past.
So we'll wait and see what the official word is here from the field. You can see Sapo still not too happy about it. But
yeah, I don't blame him. I mean, that was, the actual contact didn't look bad, but with the horse staggering like that is what kind of.
Yeah, it certainly wasn't malicious. It was almost like Britos was going full out as well. It was just the speed of Sapo Caset. You can see Britos. Look, he goes to the burners here. He's cooking in as well, but he comes in just behind the saddle. Yeah, what a great slow motion replay.
Well done, guys.
From the crew back there.
Okay,
and
so
we're privy to that. The umpires certainly are. I don't know if they're talking to their third man at all or just waiting for the all may change before they announce the call here.
Okay, well, judging by body language, they're still talking this one. They're still talking to the umpire, to the players here. Four. Okay, this is interesting, because I would have thought, with him going to the goal like that, I thought it would have been a 2. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Dangerous riding on yellow. Unsportsmanlike on green. So partial offset from a 2 to a 4. Makes sense now. Okay. So I believe if we get an unsportsmanlike conduct, it must be a yellow too.
Yeah, we'll find out about that, and I'm assuming it's possibly going to Sapo Caset. You could see him not too happy after that whistle, but still.
Elizalde, penalty for. Britos lost his mallet this time. No yellow. And we have a player injury? No, we have a safety.
And so Fran Elizalde, this is actually his first couple attempts here. First penalty for attempt and now first safety attempt. We'll take a look at the replay. I think Britos blocks this one, which makes him drop his mallet. Again, look at the slow-mo. Boom.
Ooh.
Juan Britos, what a stab out of the air right there.
Boy, I tell you what, that ball had some speed on it. If it knocked the mallet out of Britos' hand, wow. Here comes another Scud missile right there from Fran, and I think he threaded the needle here. Yes, he did. Well done, Fran. That wasn't a pretty penalty for, but it will count. We got a tie ball game now. 6 goals apiece. 3 unanswered goals here in the second half for Tonkawa.
Yeah, a great start to the second half, getting this game tied up. So Park Place needs to shift the momentum here. Falling asleep a little bit to start the second half, but I expect them to turn things around.
Okay, here we go. Here comes Borodin with a little back shot. Britos can't get there. Now it's going to be Caset with that ball. He's going to go ahead and run down the left-hand side. Britos avoids the hook. Wow, look at that. What a play by Ulloa. He made the hook and then hits a little tail shot there. Here comes Andrey feeding that ball back down. Trying to get it over there to Coppola. Matt comes in, but Lucas takes him out. Leaves the play, makes the hook, but Matt gets out of there with that ball. Well done, Matt. Very handy player. Now, Ulloa. Hilario takes the ball back to the right. Now Hilario hits the next shot back towards that goal. Oh, Sapo might have tipped it in, but it's off the post and through the goals, breaking the tie, taking back the lead 7-6. Now the score.
Well, either way, what a fantastic play and goal here by Hilario Ulloa. Good patience. Then he's able to blow by Escobar, and we'll see the shot right here. Does Sapo get a touch of it? Because Hilario, what a shot. Tough angle right here. I don't think he did, but the post gives it a little kiss in as well. Excellent work in Park Place. Grab the momentum back, and they're back on top in this game.
Here we go. But they did give up a 3-goal lead before they got back on the board. Now, well done. That's a great play right there by Jeff Hildebrand. Awesome way to play that number 1. All he did was he waited till that umpire cocked his arm back, and then he jumped before the ball was actually thrown and was able to knock it down and take it his way. Now, coming back the other way. Back shot from Lucas. Man, he got a hold of that one. Enough to get it back over there to Fran. Matt comes in, makes it, whoa. Sapo. And now we do get another whistle here, stopping the clock. Uh-oh.
Looks like a right-of-way infraction, I think, on green here. Good play by Coppola to win that battle against Elizalde. Then you can see Sapo come in, take it on his offside. If he stayed near side there, I think he might have been okay.
It just happened so fast. Here comes Ulloa. Taps once, and then he's going to go ahead and send it to the left for Britos. What a perfectly placed pass right here from Ulloa back to Britos. Britos shoots one time at the goal. Oh, bad luck. But I tell you what, these are 2 of the most successful teams in the gauntlet. And what are they doing that the other teams we have seen play that aren't successful is they're shooting at goal from distance, you know?
Yeah, we've seen that from Park Place quite a lot throughout the gauntlet. Tonkawa as well. And that man right there, normally getting it done. He's been a little quiet today, but Fran Elizalde picking up the slack with 4 goals so far.
Yeah, Fran is playing very, very well now. Caset looking for a place to go now. He's going to go back to the left. Now Fran is able to get him the ball. Matt comes over here to put Sapo in the pocket. Now Fran is going to go ahead and take off as Sapo waits for him to come back around behind. Now he'll just leave it there for Fran. Now Sapo looking for a place to go, trying to get away from Matt. Matt going to stay with the ball or stay with Sapo. Let's see what he makes, what decision he makes right here. All right, Sapo's got a hold of him now, so he's going to go ahead and probably stay with Sapo here. Yep, he'll stay with Sapo, and that means that Britos is going to have to come back to the ball. Here's the shot back down the field, though, because it looks like Sapo got away from Matt. What a play, way to take their time, be patient. Here comes Sapo Caset. No way, what a shot. Will it go, Caset? Oh, man. Britos on the post. Over the back line wide. Tough luck there for Tonkawa.
I think that'll end the chukker, but very tough luck. Hard to say if Elizalde would have been able to keep that one in play there with the post up, but a heads-up play by Juan Britos.
That shot was incredible.
Insane shot right there, and off the post, stayed out, and Britos, good defensive play to keep his team up by 1.
7-6 Park Place on top. We'll be back for the 5th chukker. You're watching the Gold Cup only on Global Polo TV.
Can you hear it? Echoes of that golden age of travel, of romantic beach escapes, sun-kissed sands, embracing the warm Gulf Stream waters. With breeze-filled days and elegant nights, we invite you to come, see, where America's first resort destination was built and genuine hospitality began. We are the original, the one, the only, the Palm Beaches.
At the time the taqueria began in 1975, our goals were simple: to provide service, which we did fieldside with our first trailer, quality, and those hard-to-find polo specialty items. We searched the globe to bring back the best equipment possible for polo players by polo players.
Welcome back to Global Polo TV, where all the USBA's official events are exclusively live streamed. Here we go, Cody. Getting ready for the 5th chukker. 15 minutes left in regulation time.
Yeah, it's been a great game. Really good first half from Park Place. Tonkawa really coming on strong here in the last couple of chukkers. They came back from 3 down to tie this game up, and then Park Place able to get 1 on the board in that 4th chukker to give them the slight edge here coming into our final 2 chukkers of play.
Okay.
Good look right there at 10-goaler Hilario Ulloa, likely taking the knock-in to start the chukker here for Park Place. And we'll see, they've struggled a little bit on their knock-ins here today, Toby. We'll see if they can create a positive knock-in here to start the chukker.
Joaquin says, hey, Toby, Cody, let's go Tonkawa. Incredible mare, Nina Loli from Sapo. I agree, that mare is unbelievable. And Loli, I guess, was the mare's mother's name. So, yeah, Nina Loli. Sorry, thank you very much, Joaquin, for the correction there. But, yeah, his mother, the mother, Sapo told me, he took that mare took him from 6 to 10 goals. So that's really impressive in and of itself. Here we go. Ball's knocked into play, comes off the boards. Britos is there. Lucas comes in to take a chance at it, but Britos is so quick. Flips that ball back away, gives a pass back up here to Matt. Winds up, Matt sends it further down the left. And let's see, Ulloa waits for that ball to get there, and now it's going to be a great pass right back up from Ulloa back to Matt. Look at this combo. This is a power polo play in the making right here. Coppola up in front, nothing but green between him and the goal. Can he get it put between the posts? Oh my goodness, bad luck right there. Here comes Ulloa. Off the post again. We've seen more posts hit in this game than we have in the rest of the whole gauntlet. Well done, Andrey Borodin, and now it's going to be Britos with the ball. Britos. Oh my goodness. That's the way. Ulloa hits that near side neck shot and drains it.
Well, they were certainly knocking on the door. They finally get through. Borodin makes a great play right there to keep this ball alive. And then you can see Britos coming in. So is Ulloa. Ulloa can't really get a mallet on it. Maybe even called off by Juan Britos. And then you can see right here, Escobar makes a great play to get the hook in, and it's Ulloa coming in on the near side to finish it off. And Park Place, a 2-goal lead after back-to-back goals from Hilario Ulloa.
Man, when they get hot, they get lava hot. And I tell you what, my hat is off to Andrey Borodin coming in. He's cold, or, coming in not playing the whole season, and he comes in and he's making some incredible plays here today. What a nice play there by Sapo. Almost got there, but Fran is able to get the ball back out to Caset. Here comes Britos and Caset, and the whistle stops the clock.
He'll take a look. Did Sapo take this one on the wrong side? Britos certainly thought so, and I think that is the call from the field. So good effort, hustle play here by Juan Britos. Off his pony, he'll keep this one alive, and then this is the play right here. Sapo needs to stay on the near side. You can see he comes in, but the contact's too late, taking it on the wrong side, and it's going to be a spot hit here in favor of Park Place.
Okay, Ulloa brings the ball into play, hits this one down to the left over to Juan Britos, but what do we have here? Other way. What? Did they set this one up the wrong way? Oh, whoa, wait a second.
So maybe I'm wondering if maybe there was a mis-execution. Maybe taking that ball before.
They got confused on which way they blew the foul, and they gave it to the wrong team. Yeah, mixed execution on green. On yellow. You're right. Missed execution. Okay, but that must. I don't know why. That's.
Maybe he hit before the umpire called play. That's my only thought. We can try to get clarification on that one, but
yeah,
either way.
We'll see. But here comes Sapo. He's going to take it and try to take advantage of that broken play there, or the fact that they got this ball right back. But here goes a great shot back down the field. Here comes Matt trying to get in there. But man, look at Sapo riding a rocket ship here. Uh-oh.
This club is one of the most welcoming, friendly, but yet competitive polo clubs.
We're all here for the love of the sport and the love of the lifestyle.
This is the most fun you can have on a horse.
We have several different levels. We play -2 to 20 goals. So if you don't have your own horse, we have club horses that you can use.
The fields here are incredible. We've got 3 great grass facilities, and in the fall and the spring we can play arena.
We do a bunch of events during the summer, and our idea behind that is to promote polo, is to, again, bring polo to the masses. And this past year, we hosted the Rocky Mountain Polo Festival.
Every single person that I've seen at practice and tournament is just having a great time.
It's a great group of people.
Everybody and anybody is welcome at the Denver Polo Club.
Fort Maka was really built and designed to be a place where polo players can come and collaborate and join together and share in the sport of polo. Whether you're a horse trainer, a polo professional, want to play competitive polo, or just play practices, we offer it all at the end.
So at Port Mayaca, you have sets going out in the morning, people getting their horses ready for polo, practices 4 days a week at 10:30 in the morning. You'll also see lots of people riding younger horses, trying to get those seasoned. You'll see people in the afternoons coming up to the pavilion, having lunch, hanging out.
You have the most important ingredient, which is the fields. The fields allow you to play a certain way. It opens up the game, and they certainly have incredible fields.
When you get out to Port Market, you're just like, wow, this is beautiful. In South Florida, it's a horse heaven.
I'm Kevin Schmeitz. I'm 55 years old, and I'm a perfect example of the old adage, it is never too late to try a new sport. One of the coolest things about polo is that it's a great family sport. My son Vinny started with me 4 years ago. My wife Becky joined us 3 years ago, and now we get to play tournaments together, which is one of the most awesome things to do. Polo, of any of the sports I've ever played in my life, is the most exhilarating sport in the world. And the ability to have that competitive spirit, you don't find that in any other sport at the age of 55. It's just an incredible family opportunity to come out and enjoy life. I'm 55 years old. If I can do it, trust me, you can do it.
Welcome, everyone, to Global Polo. No way. This is a power polo play right here. Very well done. Incredible, incredible goal right there. Gets it done, sending that ball straight on through.
Welcome back, everyone. So we had a player go down away from the play, or in the, I guess, yeah, I don't think we saw it live. The IRO got to look at it, though. So what we've got going on here, though, is going to be a dangerous riding call on Andrey. And they're going to have a penalty number 3 awarded to Tonkawa. So what happened was there was the ball got backed, a tail shot, and Lucas turned with the ball, and Andrey was coming like Mach 1 the other direction, so still going up and down the field, and he ran into Lucas, and actually Andrey went down, but he's tough in the back side of a shooting gallery, and so he got back up, he's good to go, and so that's what happened there. So we get that dangerous riding call going against yellow, and that's why we have a number 3 here in favor of Tonkawa, giving them an opportunity to bring their team back within 1. And Fran will be the one to hit this 40-yard undefeated shot on goal. Fran Elizalde. I cannot believe how many open goals we've seen missed in this gauntlet. This is crazy.
Well, interesting. I'm not sure the reasoning behind it, but Sapo Caset turning over the reins to Fran today on those open goals. Like I mentioned, Sapo struggling from the 60s, but he's been deadly from his 2s and 3s so far in the gauntlet.
Caset going to come in here, pick up this right away right there. Now, open back shot right here. Not a lot of angle on it. Trying to get it back over there to Fran. Coming in, though, is going to be Ulloa. Hilario. Tail shot. Back around for Britos. The ball gets deflected. Britos gets back there, though. Well done. Britos, what a read. But Sapo on another fast horse. Look at this. Sapo Caset and Matt Coppola going, too. Matt going to get there. What a play. Or, sorry, that's Ulloa. Ulloa working this down as always. Look at that. What an approach shot from Hilario Ulloa. Man, que jugador. What a goal there for Park Place, putting their team back on top by 3.
And 3 straight goals by Ulloa. That was awesome. A 3-horse race there for a second, and Ulloa broke away. Britos doing a good job staying in pace with Sapo Caset, keeping him away from Ulloa. And like you said, Toby, just a perfect approach shot by Hilario, and he's able to just tap it on through. 5 goals now for Hilario Ulloa, all from the field, as he continues to be the top scorer here in the gauntlet. Give him 44 total now.
Wow. That's an impressive stat right there. Here goes Fran Elizalde busting out of there with that ball. Fran fighting that bouncing ball, keeps it alive. He's in the zone, though. Now he's in the red zone. Fran gonna make it happen. Little kiss. Oh, he waited too long. Fran.
Oh, and it's a tough play when you look up. The post is right there, but you thought it was coming. I thought it was coming too there. Fran was looking good on that one, Toby. He just had to give it a little touch on the backhand, open it up. And I think that might be Pony Pele again. Yeah, the gelding that Hila's jumped back on here.
Here comes that next. Oh, they didn't read that one. Now it's going to be Lucas to come in here and pick up the play. And Ulloa is going to come in here to take it away from Lucas. Now picked up by Fran Elizalde, looking to take advantage of that broken knock-in. Elizalde, one time, hits that ball at the goal. He drains it. No? That looked good from here.
Oh, just wide, and yeah.
Must have had some English on it.
Just an optical illusion for us. It looked a lot closer maybe than it was. No complaints here. Fran Elizalde back-to-back golden chances. He's really had the hot stick for Tonkawa here today, Toby.
Okay. Ulloa tapping this ball again. Now, he's going to leave that ball right there, as it's going to be Britos to come in and pick up the ball. Britos going to go back to the right here. He catches Sapo breaking to the left right there with Ulloa, but Britos read it perfectly. Britos keeps it going here. Now trying to get away from Sapo. Wow, what a play. What a read by Sapo. Just rides out that right away.
Yeah, he can see Ulloa coming in behind Britos, so he makes the smart decision here. Instead of going to the man, look at him check down, go in behind. He's going to pick this ball up if he can. Britos has to reach back for it, and then gets caught turning here, it looks like. Turning on yellow. Spot hit here going in favor of Tonkawa.
Okay. Well, get that later. Now, here comes Fran. Hits this ball at the goal, and he got it. Whoa, Fran Elizalde. That was awesome. Well, third time's a charm for Fran. He took 2 shots at it, couldn't put it through, but this one, no trouble, draining it from that penalty line.
And that gives him 5 total now today as well. Fran Elizalde getting it done here for Tonkawa. And as you mentioned, a couple of good chances, and finally gets this one to go on through. Great shot to keep Tonkawa close here as we're rounding down here in the 5th chukker.
Okay. A buck and a half left on the clock. Britos flips it back to Hilario. Hilario with that ball. Well done, Lucas. What a read. He makes the hook and the back shot. And it's going to be Matt Coppola here to come pick it up. Matt going to take this ball back around with him. Matt now gets out of there. Well done, Matt. Great quick stick right there. Reaches out and taps that ball before Fran could get the hook on him, but Fran's able to get the back shot off. Now it's going to be Britos with control. Juan Britos takes it back around to the outside, giving those defenders a chance to make a hook on him. Now he's going to cut this one back, but Sapo knocks it down. But it's a great play here by Britos. Once again, Britos, what a play. Well done. Lucas takes a guaranteed goal and makes him have to do it from the penalty line here.
Yeah, great play there by Escobar, blocking that goal shot. Puts it over his own back line to give up the safety, but much better than the guaranteed goal.
Oh, wow. So I've just found out that Fran and Hildebrand are playing full brother and sister here that are both Greymar farm horses. Fran is on Joy, and then Hildebrand's on Doc. Very cool. So Greymar farm horses there. 2 in the same chucker, full brothers and sisters. That's awesome. Great fact right there. Lucas says, let's go Tonkawa. Fran and Sapo are such a good combination. I agree with that statement right there. Here comes Ulloa for the penalty number 6. It's up. Did he get it? I guess he got it.
Yeah, looks like the both umpires signal it's in. The flagger says it's up. Not too many complaints here from Tonkawa.
Yep.
Great execution there. And Hilario Ulloa picks up his 6th goal of the day. First one from the penalty line, the safety conversion right there.
And we were able to hear the horn right there. So, ball still in the umpire's hand when the warning horn sounds. That's going to end chukker number 5. So, a 3-goal difference on the board to start this last chukker of play. Park Place still sits on top. You're watching the Gold Cup only on Global Polo TV.
More than ever, the Polo Players Support Group needs your help for the 90 and counting polo players and grooms who suffer a serious injury or illness. Our co-founder Tim Gannon said it best. The Polo Players Support Group helps those who could have so easily been forgotten.
So I encourage you all to support this wonderful organization. It means an awful lot to a lot of people, and it can mean an awful lot to you or somebody you know.
I would like to thank Polo Players Support Group and its supporters for allowing me 2 years to focus on my rehab and helping me bring my horses to Florida to sell them properly.
Okay, welcome back everyone to Global Polo TV, where all the USPA's official events are exclusively live streams. We got a bit of a correction to make here. The offsetting call that we had earlier in the chukker there was actually Rule 30, appealing for the foul, not unsportsmanlike conduct, which is Rule 33. So no yellow was required on that play. We wanted to make that correction, just in case anybody was curious about that one. So correction made there. And here we go. Cody back for the last chukker. 3-goal difference on the board. And if there's one team that can come back from a 3-goal deficit, it is Tonkawa.
Yeah, really good chukker there for Park Place and Hilario Ulloa. He put 3 goals on the board that chukker. They were a little lackadaisical coming out of halftime. Tonkawa was able to come back, but then Park Place really woke up there. Gila scored a couple really nice goals from the field, and we ended there with that penalty 6 goal. Converted very nicely.
Dylan wants to know, he says, what's that mare's name? Popular's daughter, what a rocket. He said that's Nina Loli is that mare's name. Dylan, just to answer your question there in the comment section. Nina Loli. Okay, here we go. The ball's back into play. It's going to be taken now by Caset, but then turned back by Ulloa. Knocked that back down there by Sapo. He gets back to it. Now Caset, Matt steals that ball away, but Sapo's able to get right back to it. Caset, pump fake, keeps it to himself. Caset. Now leaves it over there to Fran Elizalde, who takes it back to the left. Now he's going to turn it back to the right. Elizalde flips it forward, forcing Matt to get out of his way. Then he busts out of there, exploding off the line right here. Now Elizalde doesn't connect. Oh, what a decision right here by Ulloa. Hitting that ball across the goal mouth. A dangerous play right there, but it works out for him because it's going to be picked up by Britos, who then bangs the ball right back down. Here comes Fran. Elizalde takes it back to the right. Waits for Ulloa to commit. Then he's going to try to keep on going. Ulloa, though, read that play. He goes back over for the hook. Keeps it away from Ulloa. Man, Fran, what a player right here. Now he's going to take off with the man and leave that ball right there for Sapo. Caset working it back. Now Caset gets taken out by Matt. Coppola, open back shot. Well done, Matt. Way to be there. And now here comes Lucas. Open back shot from Escobar. His shot going to be picked up, though, now by Juan Britos. Britos doesn't connect the way he wants. And it'll be picked up here again by Matt. Now another back shot from Ulloa to send it back over to Britos. Now, Lucas gives that ball right back to Fran. Elizalde. Elizalde looking for a place to go. He's going to wind up and fire at the goal from distance once again. I love it. Look at this shot from Fran Elizalde, and he gets it done again. Man, I love that kind of polo. Shooting from distance it's impossible to stop. How can you put a stop to that?
That's absolutely right. We've seen some incredible goals here today, Toby. This one, add it to the list. Fran Elizalde remains red hot here in the final chukker, bringing his team back within 2 goals. Beautiful work right there from the 9-goaler, Fran Elizalde.
Kim McGrath says Park Place is firing on all cylinders. Ulloa, Britos, now Coppola. Triple crown with a question mark. They look like they're hungry, and they do now. Thanks, Kim. Appreciate that comment there. Now here's the open back shot from Britos, but it's going to be picked up, turned back by Sapo. Caset, his shot picked up now by Fran Elizalde. Elizalde flips it back to the inside of Ulloa. Ulloa stays right there with Fran, then tries to jump past him. Hilario wanting a whistle right there for Fran running into the back end of him, but Sapo takes out Ulloa behind. Now Fran looking for a clean shot at the goal, and one thing Park Place knows they can't do is give Fran a clean shot at that goal from anywhere kind of distance. Now it's going to be picked up here by Hilario. Oh, stolen back away, but the whistle stops the clock.
And
maybe
I think
a baseball play here.
Maybe a right-of-way infraction, reaching on green, I think will be the call here. You can see Ulloa comes in, picks up this line, and then it pops out in front. And Escobar thinks he's okay, but he has to reach in front of Ulloa and the line to take that ball.
All may change.
So an all may change scenario right here. It's going to be, I think we might have an injury timeout as well here, Toby. So we'll take a look.
Okay, well, while we got a minute here, Chris Curley says, these are my 2 favorite 10-goal players to watch. And I agree, there's 2 of my favorites too.
Yeah, both of these players just electric on the polo field. Toby, Sapo, Caset, and that man right there, Hilario Ulloa.
They are the
looks
2.
Looks like Juan Britos is the player shaken up right here.
What's going on with Juan?
So he's he's pointing to his leg, knee area. I have a feeling we might see the cold spray. There it is on cue. Through the pants as well, it looks like.
I'm telling you, that stuff is the cure to everything. Who knows? That might be even to be the secret weapon to the coronavirus too. Nobody's tried it yet. So, hopefully, Britos will be okay, and we'll be able to get this game back underway in just a few minutes. In the meantime,
yeah, why don't we take a look at our spotlight on savings with USPA member benefits. USPA members have access to savings on many nationally known products from companies including John Deere, Sherwin-Williams, Office Depot, Tentcraft, and more. You can take advantage of up to 50% discounts at Sterling Cut Glass and prized possessions, or up to 70% discount at Office Depot. Learn more about all the extra discounts available to USPA members on the membership page of uspolo.org. And also, USPA members can also receive a 25% discount on clothing from US Polo, ASSN, and 30% off Nantucket Whaler.
Nantucket Whaler being the newer brand there in the global licensing family franchise there now. So, and I should say in the global franchise, or I mean family is what I'm trying to say. My goodness. So, looks like Britos is mounted back up. We're going to continue this game right here with a penalty to go in favor of Park Place. Here comes Britos. He taps the ball into play. Sapo's right there with Britos. Now Sapo is going to go ahead and start taking off to the left because he sees that Britos is going that way with the ball. And now it's going to be a back shot right here. Oh, man. Hildebrand gets called off by Fran Elizalde. Loses that ball to Matt Coppola. Matt playing great polo game here today. Open back shot, and here comes Sapo Caset, getting some great help right there from Lucas Escobar. For a 3-goal player, Lucas is playing as good as anybody out there in the gauntlet. Now look at this. Caset coming in hot, running through the entire pack. Sapo looking good, pulls away from those defenders. What's he going to do here? Caset will center this ball up. Elizalde gets there. Oh, man, how did that not go in? And now Juan Britos. Look at this. Sapo comes back now. Going back. What a hook by Fran. But Matt is there. Matt turns that ball back to the inside. Elizalde meets that ball perfectly right there. Gets a hook on Coppola. Comes back in. Wow, that is some awesome work right there by Fran Elizalde to break up that play. Giving a pass back out here to Lucas. As Britos will come up with the ball. Britos. Oh, what a play. Lucas, what a read. Que golazo. That was amazing. Really well done there. Lucas checked up, comes behind Britos, and puts it on through.
Yeah, caught everybody off guard right here, including myself. It looked like Britos was trying to hold Escobar wide and leave it for Ulloa. And you can see right here, Escobar decides to check down and get back to this ball. Ulloa really nowhere in sight right there. Great read, great play, and a good finish. And Tonkawa trailing by just 1 goal here with just under 3 minutes to play.
Well, Wyoming Polo fan said, OT, please. Well, your wish might be granted here. Here comes Lucas. He's hot. He just scored on the south end. Going to try to, or on the north end, try to go again here on the south. Gets hooked on the play. Britos, or excuse me, it's going to be taken now by Ulloa. Ulloa goes with that near side open back shot, but good enough to get it to Britos. Now coming in, Britos takes it forward. Juan Britos. Boy, I tell you what an awesome play there by Lucas to take advantage of that broken play. Here comes the near side neck shot coming in. We get a whistle on the clock.
.225 left after the umpire's whistle. I think we're going to see a right-of-way infraction upcoming on green, so we'll take a look right here. Yeah, right there as Elizalde takes it, he comes across the line. Looks like a spot hit here, penalty 5 going in favor of Park Place.
I just can't get over that goal that Lucas just scored right then. That was so awesome. What great read. He never hesitated. As soon as he slipped behind Britos, he went right to that ball and caught Ulloa off guard, as well as you and me too. Now, Juan Britos with, oh, Sapo, that's where he shined so well, though, is poaching like that. Able to slip away from Coppola just long enough to get a piece of the ball, but not enough, because now it's going to be Ulloa to send that ball back on down. Here comes Lucas Escobar for the defense. Lucas going to take it with him. Escobar checking down now. Lucas right there with that ball. Takes it forward here, keeping it away. Whoa. Somebody's going to be wrong here. I think it's going to go against Park Place.
Yeah, we're going to see a reach going against Park Place here. You can see 2 players both going for the ball on their near side here. Escobar heads up play to flip it over to his near side. He had enough room there to do that without fouling Ulloa, who came in on the near side as well. But
challenge.
There is a challenge. So Park Place will challenge this call here.
I'm not sure. I don't know that I would. I mean, I understand why Park Place is challenging for a momentum sake, because Tonkawa is hot right now, and if they can break it up, if they can win this challenge, I guarantee you it will take the wind out of Tonkawa's sails, but and it'll bolster their confidence. But what is it? It's a center hit. I think I might have let this one go because now it's 10-9 with 1:47 left. Lots of time left to go here.
Yeah, I guess just weighing their options, wondering if there will be another scenario to use the challenge if needed with only 1:47 left. But I would maybe agree with you just because of the outcome. A center hit was awarded, and the call will stand.
In that situation, we look at it from the point of evidence. Was there 100% evidence to overturn that call? I don't think so. I mean, they were already overlapped. Lucas flips that ball to his near side, and they're already overlapped. So I don't see how the yellow player has a play on that ball. So I think it's a good call by the umpires and a good call by the IRO on top of that. So now have both teams lost their challenge? I think Tonkawa challenged earlier, didn't they? Maybe not. Here comes Fran. Off to the left-hand side after that penalty number 5. Going to be picked up here now by Sapo. Caset, he moves it back around. Sapo winds up, hits the ball back towards that goal, trying to take a page out of Elizalde's book. Coming in, well done. Lucas gets there. Escobar, and he got it. Back-to-back goals from Escobar. This kid is playing so well. He just tied the game up. Wyoming Polo fan, OT may be coming.
Back-to-back goals from Escobar. 3 in a row for Tonkawa here in the 6th chukker. And you can see Borodin come in, can't get a piece of the back shot, and Escobar makes him pay right here. And with 1 minute to go, overtime looking good. And Toby, we might be in a scenario here where if there is another goal in regulation, likely the game winner.
I think Lucas might have got a haircut too. No wonder he's playing so well. Now, here comes Matt Coppola. Doesn't connect. Ulloa reaches back down. It's going to be Fran Elizalde with that ball. Fran gets challenged there by Britos. Back shot from Ulloa. Now going to be picked right back up by Sapo. Uh-oh. This could be gnarly.
Yeah, Park Place looks like they think they have this going in their favor. Let's take a look. We'll see right here. There comes the near side back shot. Sapo gets to it, then he circles back around to it as Britos comes in. So a right-of-way infraction here going against green. A center hit here for yellow.
Huh.
And again, they cannot challenge ball placement.
Well, they could if they wanted to, but I don't think they have a challenge left.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I was implying. They
Yeah.
can't challenge because they lost their ability to challenge. So center hit here.
I bet you they wish they hadn't challenged that last one because this might have been a decent candidate to have, made a 4. 46 seconds left to go. Oh, what a game this turned out to be. Turning is the call. Here comes Ulloa. Britos taking off to the left. Ulloa gives him a nice little shovel pass here to the left-hand side. Now Sapo coming in to keep some pressure on Juan Britos. Britos looking for a place to go. He's going to get away from that first man. Here comes Lucas. Lucas gets there, makes the back shot. Elizalde gets hooked by Britos. What a play by Britos. Elizalde fires that ball out of there. And Ulloa coming in to pick up the ball. Did we get a whistle? We must have.
And we'll wait and see what the official word is. Let's see if we can spot something. Good work from Britos. In comes Ulloa. And maybe the contact right there between Ulloa and Elizalde looked okay from first glance here.
From second glance, too.
Yeah. Mounted officials having a discussion here.
I mean, I don't think you could get you couldn't get Fran right there for fouling there, I don't think, because they're triggering the collision. That didn't seem like it was too offensive to me anyway.
Yeah, we'll see. Possible outcomes here if this is a foul by one of the two sides. I mean, if it's going in favor of Park Place, obviously it would be a goal shot penalty to possibly end the game. But for Tonkawa, maybe a center hit, but probably a spot hit. Either way, overtime looking probable right now.
Well,
just depending on what happens here from this trigger.
We play this 23 seconds out no matter what. So even if it's no foul and they throw it in, that's a good setup there for Park Place because they're going to have the offensive side of the throw in and be going short. So Usmar says, great game. Both teams playing lights out. Superb commentary as always. Keep up the good work from Abuja, Nigeria. Thanks so much, Usman. Great compliment. We appreciate that. Thanks for the observation, too. And Bert says, Hilario is lava, cooking hot as always. OT coming, 53 seconds, win for Park Place. And that, I think he sent that one in like the first or second chunker. So, Bert, my hat will be off to you if that's what ends up happening here.
So we get another look right here at the replay. This is the contact. You can see as they make contact, the horses really come shoulder to shoulder. Difficult to see from that angle.
Okay, so I just got a Martin Brown thinks that this one should be against green, but I don't think I agree with you there, Martin. I thought, if anything, the yellow player has the... So they're going with dangerous riding on yellow, spot hit to green, off-speed bump. So, okay. Well, there you go, Martin. Off-speed bump going against yellow, not green. Fran points over. He brings the ball into play. 23 seconds left to go here, and he's going to hit it to the left. Looking for Caset. A little short on this play. Caset waits for Fran. Now Fran's going to take off, and Sapo winds up and fires that ball back towards the goal, towards his end. 10 seconds left. Fran going to get there. Elizalde. Oh, now Matt Coppola. Tail shot there. Gets away from him. Goes over the boards, and that's going to end the chukker. We got OT. Wow. Okay. So, asking ye shall receive, Wyoming Polo fan and Burt. Good call there. So, we're going to go ahead. I believe we're going to check in with Dale, and then Cody and I will see you for Sudden Death OT right here on Global Polo TV.
All right, so 10-10 here going into this overtime chukker. Again, super fast game. And then we talk about bracket one locked in, but these two teams, again, I love seeing how both captains with Ulloa and with Sapo Caset trying to get the best out of everybody on the team, working very hard with everybody to keep up the rhythm. And we talk about rhythm, and we talk about the four-legged athlete, but this time in this season, especially with the USPA Gold Cup in the center of the season, second tournament out of 3 for the gauntlet, you got to have rhythm, you got to keep speed, and the only way to keep that up is to keep rocking and rolling in every game, every chukker you play. So, and again, we talked about it. Remember, both these teams have horses saved. All the teams have horses saved for the Open, or the end of the Gold Cup going into the Open, and opportunity to use those horses, retire a few of the ones that they used early in the season and bring on the final horses that'll finish the season off. And as you can see in this game, they have not lacked any speed, any energy, and some superior four-legged athletes out today. I mean, it's been fun to watch here on the sideline. And going for it, both teams using their challenges good today, both teams, and some good positive energy out there. I mean, they're working well with the trying to get those 3-man combinations we talk about, and getting on the Tonkawa team with Jeff with his 3-man combination behind him with Lucas, who's doing a phenomenal job. Lucas Escobar just raised the level. And with Elizalde and Sapo, we talk a lot about that dynamic duo, how they use the give and go a lot. Now you add Lucas in there, who steps up his ability and his playing performance, and then that gives Hildebrand opportunities. So you need those all be clicking as you get closer to the Open. On the other side, as I said, Andre's first game in, we had a quick line change. He got caught on a play. It was a really quick line change, pretty tough for everybody, and 2 horses came together and Andrey took a spill, but he's fine. He bounced right back up, ready to go. But that just shows you how fast the polo is, and those line changes can be serious when you have 3 or 4 players running down them. But again, on their side, Coppola, again, doing an awesome job with the dynamic duo of Britos and Ulloa. So you got to just keep rolling along and keep playing and get those combinations dialed in, because the tighter they get, and all the teams have them, those are going to be the teams that come out on top. And it's going to be a super semifinals based on watching this game here today. The games tomorrow should be the same at a level this high, and that's going to lead us right into the semifinals here for the USPA Gold Cup, and then it's open time. So, man, this is it right here. Now that ball, let's see, they stopped right here on a possession play, so that ball did go out of bounds. And so as Tonkawa comes in, they're going to get a possession play, and they're only about 100 yards from goal here, so in range for Caset or for Elizalde. So let's see what kind of play they use. You get a bit of an advantage here in favor of the Tonkawa team. And remember now, both teams will receive another challenge. So they'll have a challenge to be able to challenge any call if there is a call at the end of the game. I love that challenge that they add to the overtime chucker, the sudden death. First goal wins. And that way it gives the ability for the umpires to check the call and the players to check the call. So, guys, back to you. This should be a fun 7 chucker. Maybe we'll see 8. Toby and Cody, back to you.
Thanks, Dale. Great breakdown. Looks like we're about ready to get the game back underway, but a huge play there at the end. The ball going over the boards with like 2 seconds left on the clock. So instead of starting overtime with a throw-in, you get a possession play for Tonkawa. Man, I tell you what, they're going to be sitting pretty right here, especially if Fran, the way he's dialed in today, he could hit this ball one time from the possession and score and end this game in the first 5 seconds.
Yeah, absolutely, and I'm curious to see if it will be Elizalde or Caset behind the ball here to take this possession play. Both prime candidates to score from 100 yards out. We'll see if they decide to go for it one time or maybe try to dribble that ball in and create a nice alleyway to shoot to.
Yeah, I think the way that Fran's hitting today, if he feels it, he's in range. I mean, that's in range for Fran. He's had to he wouldn't be able to get a dead straight on approach. He'd have to come at it and then kind of make a bit of a turn. But I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what they do.
Or else I'm wondering too, maybe Caset thinking he'll hit a pass to the hot Fran Elizalde.
Yeah, either way.
I'm sure they've discussed it already during the overtime break there, but you can see the Tonkawa players back here. Looks like Elizalde is the one getting ready here, Toby.
Yes, sir. Okay, here we go. Sudden death OT. This is what makes it all so much fun. I love OT. What was umpire Horton Schwartz pointed back towards the center of the field? I'm not sure why. Let's see what we got. Okay, here we go. Fran's going to walk up to it. He taps the ball into play. He's going to go ahead and fire at the goal from here. That's going to be game right there. That's goal. My goodness, Lucas, he got it. What a goal, what a game. Lucas Escobar sends it on through, ends this game in the first 7 seconds. Kehugador, Tonkawa, what a great game. Way to come back from a 3-goal deficit, I believe, at their worst, to come back and win an OT.
Well, they scored 4 straight, 3 goals in a row to get to overtime, and Lucas Escobar, he's scored 3 in a row himself, including the overtime winner. Great setup from Fran Elizalde, and Escobar with a step on his man makes the nice neck shot. Great win here for Tonkawa. Very close game, right down to the wire.
Boy, I tell you what, the timing for the timing right there for Lucas, you know, he was jockeying around the field there with Matt, and he timed it just perfectly right as Fran went to hit that shot hard. He then broke back around to the left-hand side of the field to put himself in a position inside and have the inside of the field on lockdown, able to shoot it through. What a game, what a day. All right, well, everyone, we want to thank you so much for tuning in to Global Polo TV. For Toby Wayman, I'm Toby Wayman. For Cody Oppen and for Dale Schwetz, we'd like to thank you all so much for tuning in to Global Polo TV, the exclusive broadcaster for all the United States Polo Association's official events. We'll see you at our next broadcast.